I don't believe in monsters. At least I didn't. For centuries, people have whispered about things lurking beneath the surface of deep, black waters. Creatures older than history, waiting in the dark for the foolish and the curious. I used to scoff at such tales. Another drunken fisherman, another blurry photograph, another overactive imagination. Then I went to Blackwater Lake, and I learned that some legends aren't just real, they're hungry. It started with Fiona Dunbar, bright-eyed, too eager, and armed with far too much optimism. A cryptozoologist, convinced she could prove that something enormous, something impossible, was hiding in the depths of Blackwater Lake. Her father, Dr. Alistair Dunbar, was an old friend of mine, a rational man, a serious scientist. He didn't believe in monsters either. He just wanted to keep his daughter from getting herself killed. "Victor," he said, voice tight with worry. "Just come see what she's found. Maybe you can talk some sense into her." I should have said no, but I didn't. Because the thing about skeptics is, we can't resist proving people wrong. The first thing you should know about Blackwater Lake, it's too deep. Not deep like Loch Ness. Deeper. No one knows exactly how far it goes. Sonar scans always return strange, shifting readings, like the bottom isn't really there. The second thing, no one who goes missing in that lake is ever found, not even a body. The third, the water is black, so dark that even in daylight, you can't see more than a few inches below the surface. Fiona and her father had set up camp near the shore, buzzing with excitement. Fiona was clutching a grainy sonar image, her hands shaking with anticipation. "There's something down there, Victor." I looked at the blurry mass on the screen. Probably a rock. I was wrong. We weren't alone. The locals in the nearby village had warned Fiona to leave. They weren't excited about her discovery. They were afraid. One old fisherman, his face weathered like driftwood, grabbed my arm as we passed through town. His grip was far too strong for a man his age. "If you see the shadows moving beneath the water," he whispered, "it's already too late." I laughed it off, but the other villagers wouldn't meet my eyes. Fiona was too focused on her research to care. Me? I was starting to think that maybe we shouldn't be here. That night, we took a boat out onto the lake. The sonar scanner flickered as we drifted over the deepest part of Blackwater. The water was unnaturally still, like something was waiting. Then the readings changed. A massive shape, moving beneath us. Not a school of fish, not a log, something alive. Then came the sound. A deep, guttural groan rising from the depths. The kind of sound you don't hear, you feel in your bones. Fiona leaned over the edge, her flashlight slicing through the darkness. That's when I saw them. Teeth. Far, far below us. Too many teeth. And then, the boat started moving. We weren't rowing. Something beneath us was pulling the boat, dragging us toward the center of the lake. Fiona scrambled for the motor, but the second she turned the key, everything stopped. The water was still again. Too still. Then something breached the surface. At first I thought it was a tree trunk, thick, black, glistening with lake water. Then it kept rising. A serpentine neck, covered in rotting flesh. A head, massive, hollow-eyed, with a mouth that gaped open like a cave, lined with rows of jagged teeth. It wasn't Nessie. It was something worse. And it had just decided that we were dinner. The thing lunged. Fiona screamed. I grabbed an oar, because yes, obviously, my best defense against a prehistoric nightmare was a wooden stick. But the beast wasn't after us. It was after the boat. The wood beneath us splintered as the thing's massive body wrapped around the hull, dragging us down. The water turned red, but not from us. Something else was down there, something even the monster was afraid of. I don't remember jumping. I don't remember swimming. I just remember cold. Black water filling my lungs as I thrashed, reaching for the surface, reaching for light. Something brushed against my leg, something huge. I broke through the surface, gasping. Fiona was already climbing onto the shore, eyes wide with terror. Her father wasn't with us. I turned back. The boat was gone. Dr. Dunbar was gone. And then, in the distance, I saw it. A shape, barely visible beneath the water. Something bigger, darker, watching. Because the monster we saw, it wasn't the predator. It was just another victim we never found, Dr. Dunbar. The authorities ruled it an accident, a capsized boat, an unfortunate drowning. Case closed. Fiona left the research world after that. She doesn't talk about Blackwater, neither do I. But sometimes late at night I hear it. That deep, distant groan rising from the depths of my nightmares. And I remember what the old fisherman told me. If you see the shadows moving beneath the water, it's already too late. If you ever find yourself near Blackwater Lake, don't go in. Don't take a boat. Don't listen to the whispers of something calling your name from beneath the surface. Because some legends aren't legends, and some monsters are just the smaller fish in a much bigger, darker ocean. And if, in the dead of night, you hear a sound rising from the depths, pray that it's only your imagination.